Hi there, it's Emily again, and I'm doing a second training on how I utilize Canva for my Beachbody coaching business. So first off, if you haven't seen this one, go back and watch the first one, and it just kind of talks about how to utilize Canva in the beginning. And this is a little bit more specific on setting up frames, and also I like to recognize my teammates, or when I have a new coach added to my team, and I want to highlight them within our group page. So I'm going to create just two templates to show you how I do it so that you can use them in the future as well. So this is Canva. As soon as you log on, you'll click social media, and then you'll get these options on the left-hand side. Now on the left-hand side, there's lots of options that are free and that are not free. I always stick to what is free. So for instance, you pick one that chooses your name here, right? So I just like the kind of design, very clean, very crisp, very eye-catching. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a photo, and you're going to come over here to the side, and they're not very well displayed. And you'll see the little arrow, and you're going to click on the side, and it's going to switch to where it says free photos, grids, frames, shapes, lines, illustrations, things like that. So you can have grids, which is just different pictures. And you've got frames, and this is what I use to add a photo of my coach. So see here in this template, it's got a nice round outline of where I can put a photo in already, okay? So I'm just gonna move some of this wording off to the side down here, or you can delete it altogether, so that when I add my photo, I'm gonna scroll down because I want something that is circular. Hope that's grids. Here's frames. So for instance, there's lots of different options to choose from. We've got square, rounded, borders, things missing out. And so here's one that's got a white outline. Here's one that's got a dotted outline. And those are kind of my go-to, but this one already has a nice little border around it. So I'm going to go ahead and just click this one. Oh, that's the black one. Delete. Okay. There we go. So I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger to fit that circle. And this is one I'm probably going to use in the future for one of my new coaches. Okay, so I've got the photo, and then I'm going to put name here, and I want to highlight this, and I'm going to change the name font. You can change the size. So you scroll up here, and I want something that's just kind of clean and crisp. Say code. Okay, so it's saved. And then I want something that's a little bit more bright. So you can go up here and pick the color. And this is kind of the color palette of the entire template that you've already selected. And so that's selected. And then if I want this bigger, you go up and select here. You can continue to make that as big as you want. So that's going to be their name. And I want it bold. So it pops. And it's still really not showing. So what we'll do is we'll say like a gray. It's really pretty. No, still can't see it. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just do black. Here we go. And then up here, I don't need all this wording, so I'm going to delete that. So if I select the whole thing, and that's just not deleting, that's what I wanted to. Okay, so then at the top, I'm going to put welcome new coach. And again, we're going to make this pop. We're going to put in something pretty. For instance, and we'll do black, just so it pops. And we're going to increase in size. There we go. And the nice thing is it gives you the grid so that you know when you're centered, just kind of like lights up. And I don't really like that font, so we're gonna do this one. There we go. Kind of goes with the theme. So now I've got this filled out, right? You can make this bigger so that pops. And if you want to pull this down and you want it to go over the photo, you just pull it forward, just like that. Excuse me. Okay, so now to add your photo. You can add text if you want to add more wording. You can add a background, or you can add a photo. So say we're going to add this photo here. And drag it, just like that. And if you're wanting to align it, just double click on the photo and drag it down. And then hit this little check mark, save. And then I'm going to change new coach. Done. Okay. So then you can download it and then you can share it on whatever group that you're in. So there's one, right? So I'm going to file and save, and then say if I want a different one. There's another one that I really liked. So I'm going to come back up here. Again, the bar is not well hidden, and there's another one down here that I thought would be really easy. Like this one's kind of cute. This one would be really simple. I'm not sure about the bunny rabbit, but it costs money, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it. This one's super cute, but again, I'm not going to spend any money. So especially as you're building your business, I say if you find a free way, do it, right? So I like to just use these because they just don't take me much time at all. There's this one that would be cute, but I liked this one. Okay. So we're going to do that. Add a new template. And it's way at the bottom. Sorry guys, hang in there with me. Okay. Here we go. This one. And okay. So now you can see, excuse me, that the element bar shows up sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. So Canva, even though it's a free device, it can have its glitches. So now that you can actually see what we're doing, sometimes they get hidden. So now you'll see it both ways. So we'll do it this way. So I've got the wording. And I'm going to put, welcome, new coach. We're going to change this to a light blue because we're going to put it up top. Okay. And then we're going to cut this here. Okay. So I'm change the color so that you can see it pop up here. And then I'm going to elongate it so that it does that. Can't see that as well as I thought you would. Okay, so we're just going to make it plain white. It'll pop. And then I'm going to add a text. Name. And I'm going to do lots of different options. Okay. Okay. So we've got that there. And then we want to add the element again. So we've got the frames, right? So you're going to scroll down. Now when it has this like green bar across or down the sides, that's like going to be cut out. Like it's a cutout. So I don't really like that. I think it's just kind of distracting to the eye. And then again, I'm just going to keep it simple. Keep it clear. See that's centered. I can make it a little bit bigger if I want to. There we go. And then I can add my photo. There. So if you're also wanting to add a filter, you can do that here. Say I'm wanting it edge. Perfect. And then there we go. New coach, welcome. Okay, so it's super simple. You can choose the templates. You're going to save it. Go to your Canva. So I've got this one here you can use. Real simple. And then this one's still saving. But you can double click it and just literally change the name, change the photo, download it to your phone or your computer, and upload it into your group. So it's just one of these nice tools to kind of make things look nice, clean, crisp to the eye, and it's something that doesn't take a whole lot of time and it's free. So I hope that helped as in using how to use frames. The other thing that you can do is you can add arrows. The other elements, so there's like lines here where you can add like lines across the top. So say if I wanted to add lines here, but of course I don't like orange, so we're going to do white. There we go. And then if I wanted to add shapes, say if I'm looking for an arrow, just type it in. Sometimes it's the easiest way to find it. And we can do this here. And we can change that to the nice pretty green, blue. Move it over here. You can shrink it down. And you can rotate it if you want to. And bring it down here. So there it is. How to use the shapes, how to use the lines. Super simple. It's saved. I hope that was helpful on how you can recognize your team, how you can use the templates, the frames, also the filters, the shapes, the elements, the lines. The grids I don't use very much because they're really complex and it's just almost like a collage if you're wanting to do a collage. But I hope that you found that helpful, and if you have any questions, comment below or share this with a friend, and I hope you have a great day.